explanation of greatness.
Take it
so
away.
That you are informed and edified. I'm gonna crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Hey, what's up? It's Hawk. Welcome to another episode of Hawk and. For this video, I'll be covering Super Mario Galaxy and giving a retrospective on Super Mario Galaxy 2 and the original. I started to play Galaxy 1 back in 2019. I didn't have the motivation to beat it. Fast forward to the year 2020 and suddenly I get more time to play this game. I set out on my journey in fall of that year, later completing it at the end of January 2021 during the winter season in 2021. Then afterward, I started to plan this video out, and this is the story. It's not like a plot involving a Saiyan or Green Tunic, but this should provide some backstory. In the retrospective section of this video, Galaxy 2 and my experiences with the game will be added throughout the video and expanded, as well as a recap on both games, so stay tuned for that. I wonder what Mario and Peach are up to in Super Mario Galaxy. Bowser might be causing some trouble. What happens in Super Mario Galaxy 2? Let's keep it moving and get into the subject of the video. The premise / background of Galaxy 1 is space. The same applies to Galaxy 2. Hopefully the name in both titles made that clear. Here's what happens before Super Mario Galaxy heads into space. In the Mushroom Kingdom, the primary location in the Super Mario franchise / series / games, there is a star festival every 100 years. Peach, the Mushroom Kingdom princess, tells Mario to come through after she discovers a star-shaped creature. This creature is called a Luma. Soon after, Mario arrives but finds Bowser invading the Mushroom Kingdom. Mario rushes to see what is happening with all the chaos around him. Mario can't save Princess Peach as eventually Bowser lifts the castle where Peach was located with a flying saucer into outer space. One of Bowser's minions, Namek, launches Mario with magic into a small planet in space. The Luma who was with Peach escapes Peach, and then the story briefly pauses for a moment. The story continues with Mario on the planet, waking up after being unconscious. The Luma who was with Peach appears along with Rosalina, and
Enchantress.
She is surrounded by Lumas, who are her star-shaped companions. She describes herself as a watcher of the stars, using the Comet Observatory, a location / area, a spaceship, a hub in other words, to travel across the universe. It is the main area of the game. Bowser stole all the power stars, which act as the power source, the life force for the observatory, making it immobile. It can't move. Bowser is planning to create his own galaxy with Peach by his side. Using the power of a Luma, Mario begins a journey to collect the power stars to restore power in Rosalina's observatory. That is the premise and story behind
Super Mario Galaxy.
Without spoilers. Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 are platform action-adventure games set in outer space. Like I mentioned before, Mario's goal is to collect power stars throughout the variety of galaxies in Galaxy 1, earned through completing missions, defeating a boss, or getting to a particular area. In the game, it emulates elements of space. For example, Mario can fully circumnavigate round or misshaped objects. Here is an example on screen. Mario can jump from one object / planetoid to the next, creating a unique dynamic of gaming. A planetoid, or minor planet, is an astronomical object in a direct orbit around the sun. It is not a planet nor classified as a comet. a minor planet is used to describe objects like these, and a planetoid is used to describe larger planetary objects. A minor planet and planetoid are sometimes synonyms, as well as the term asteroid. Mario's abilities are mostly lifted from Super Mario 64, the first 3D Mario game. These include the long jump, wall jumps, and somersaults, as well as the spin ability, which allows Mario to attack while shaking the Wii Remote, and other abilities. A new ability in the two games is the star pointer, which uses the Wii Remote and motion sensor. The star pointer is used to collect objects that look like,
コンペイト
which is Japanese sugar candy. For example, the pointer allows an extra way to hit enemies. It can latch onto small blue objects, pull stars, they pull Mario through space. The pointer appears when you point directly to the motion sensor with the Wii Remote. The way I speak and describe the star pointer and other gameplay methods apply to this version, which is the version of the game I have played, which also requires the nunchuck add-on. Not sure about other versions of the game like the Nintendo Switch version. Both games are 3D or 3-dimensional, but contain elements of 2D, meaning you'll be moving on a 2D or 2-dimensional plane and also moving around in 360 degrees during the 3D section, with the extra element of being in space. A common pitfall is getting pulled into a black hole. If you're not careful enough while you're in the air, or you get into a peculiar situation, say goodbye. You should be able to avoid most obstacles since this game is normal in difficulty. Galaxy 1 is not very hard, just don't expect it to be a cakewalk and just breeze through the game either. Not to go into detail, but Mario can transform into a bee and spring as power-ups in Galaxy 1, while in Galaxy 2 Mario can transform into a drill and rock. Galaxy 1 has a co-op 2-player option, but it's not essential since it's just a better star pointer, like making Mario jump higher if the first and second player press the A button at the same time. During the journey, Mario discovers friends from the Mushroom Kingdom, like his brother Luigi, while engaging in combat with Bowser and Bowser Jr. I mentioned the Comet Observatory, and it's the main hub of Galaxy 1. It's how you play the levels and bosses in the game. Next up are spoilers for both games. Skip ahead to this point on screen to avoid them. After collecting enough power stars, the observatory is now able to head to the center of the universe. Upon reaching there, Bowser is seen holding Peach captive. Bowser reveals his plans to rule the entire universe with Peach right next to him. Mario knocks out Bowser, rescuing Peach in the process, but one of the planets in the galaxy collapses, causing a supermassive black hole that consumes the entire universe. The Lumas save the day by jumping into the black hole, destroying it, and causing a huge supernova, effectively offering themselves to save the universe. Rosalina reveals to Mario that dying stars are reborn as new stars. The singularity and all the chaos cause the universe to be recreated. Mario awakens with Peach and Bowser back in the Mushroom Kingdom, and Mario celebrates the new galaxy that has been created, that appears in the skies. Wikipedia notes that if a player collects 120 stars, Rosalina thanks the player, and with the reformed Lumas hop aboard the Comet Observatory to travel to the cosmos again. Rosalina has a library that includes a storybook with some lore behind her character, telling a story about a girl, Rosalina, that has lost her mother and how she helps Luma to find her parents and eventually creates the Luma's family and the Comet Observatory. You could play as Luigi, Mario's brother with the iconic green palette in Galaxy 1 and 2. In Galaxy 1 you need to collect all 120 power stars as Mario in the game, an item you collect after beating a level, then defeat the final boss/mission. Speaking of the final mission and boss, in both games they were creative and varied. You can say that about both games entirely, more on that later. Here's some recorded footage of me completing both games.
I did not know what was happening since World 5, so everything since World 5 has been blind. So we're just gonna see what happens from here. Easy on us, so it should be okay. Come on, ending. Yes, we have not died yet. That is perfect. Ow! How am I? Wow, we're screwed now. We're really screwed. We are really screwed at this point. We are really screwed. Like, oh my god, no! No game! Oh, I keep saying no game. I'm being serious right now. I cannot. No, I can't even handle what's going on. Finally! God! Is that it? Like, are you serious? Wow, troll! This guy literally eats the grand star, does it? Oh, what? Again? Wow! I'm not even upset. Crap. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hit this man! Hit this man! Hit this man! That was so close though. What are we even doing? Don't ask. Is that it? Seriously, why is he trying so hard? That sounded so weird, but seriously, we finally did it. Oh my god. We did it! Are you serious right now? I'm literally crying. I'm not joking. Oh my god. Whoa, that is Rosalina. What? Oh yes, Rosalina.
I'll discuss the plot of Galaxy 2 a little bit more in the retrospective section of the video, but a brief introduction. Mario needs to rescue Peach after Bowser causes chaos. He plans on recreating his empire. Mario gets his own starship, Starship Mario, to stop Bowser, created by a quirky Luma mechanic, Lubba. Here are the spoilers. Mario collects enough power stars and reaches Bowser's giant starship generator, draining energy from what looks like a comet. Mario gets in the ship and wins against Bowser, only for Bowser to consume the last Grand Star, which is the special version of a power star. Bowser becomes more powerful, but Mario ground pounds meteorites in Bowser, so he becomes smaller. Mario grabs the Grand Star and saves Peach. Then Rosalina and the Comet Observatory return from Super Mario Galaxy to thank Mario for watching over the baby Luma he found. The baby Luma returns to the observatory with Mario's hat, while Mario's gang returned to the Mushroom Kingdom to celebrate the Victory Royale, or victory. At the very end, Starship Mario is seen above Peach's castle with the Comet Observatory streaking in the sky. If you skipped spoilers, welcome back. If not, just ignore this. Now, the graphics section. Both games are beautiful and feature detailed graphics of the worlds and characters. In the initial playthroughs of both, I did not even appreciate the high quality visuals. They pushed the limits of the Nintendo Wii hardware, which notably wasn't as powerful as the Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3. As you can see, the 4K version of this game is stunning. Note, this video is not in 4K, therefore you're gonna have to search up the actual 4K version yourself. Anyways, the game's original resolutions are not even in 4K. The lowest resolution of both games is 480p, while the highest resolution is 1080p. Let's move on to the next section of the video. Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 feature orchestral pieces and with a mix of pop music. Here's a general statement. I think the music is great and fits the Galaxy well. It's anthemic and can get relaxing and emotional at points. I don't think there is much else to say since I'm not passionate about the music in both games, but I like both soundtracks. Super Mario Galaxy's soundtrack is performed by a 50-person symphony orchestra. The soundtrack of Super Mario Galaxy 2 has 10 more orchestral musicians and 10 other musicians who provide music in a big band style, providing trumpets, trombones, saxophones, and drums. There were 70 musicians a part of the music in Super Mario Galaxy 2 versus the 50 musicians a part of Super Mario Galaxy's soundtrack. Wikipedia provides an interesting backstory behind the music in Galaxy 1. The game was supposed to have a Latin American style of music. If you want to read more of it, as well as the backstory of Super Mario Galaxy 2 and the music, there is information on their Wikipedia pages. Note, this video is not sponsored by Wikipedia or anyone. It's sponsored by yours truly, The video is sponsored by me. Let's bring in the rating system. I have 5 ratings for the series: Crash, Pass, Mixed, Check, and Smash. Crash being a 1, something I dislike a lot. Pass being a 2, something that isn't terrible, but you should skip in my opinion. Mixed being a 3, something I like half and half. Not bad, but not good. The Check rating representing a 4, something I think is good and enjoyable, but I don't think it's a classic or even great. Smash being a 5, something I like a lot, a classic or very great. The exclamation marks by the words Crash and Smash show strong feelings towards something. The Crash with an exclamation is an instant skip, ignore it, something you don't think about playing. The Smash is vice versa, a instant classic, something you must play. I'm not forcing you to agree with anything. This is my view and opinion. I can confidently say that Super Mario Galaxy is getting a Smash rating, to the surprise of no one. When people say that this is one of the greatest games of all time, they're not lying. Easily winning in a landslide. This is one of the best Mario games and one of the best games of all time. I can't think of a notable con. Impeccable. Let's get into the retrospective and more details on Galaxy 2, since in that section of the video I can compare and contrast both games. Jump into the next Galaxy. Giving some backstory, I first played Super Mario Galaxy 2 back in 2010 after getting it for my Nintendo Wii. It took a while to complete the game, and I finished it back in 2014-2015. I have footage of me completing the game. It's available to watch in full on my first YouTube channel, Ninhawk, shown on screen. Super Mario Galaxy 2 was originally planned to be an updated version of Super Mario Galaxy. This version would have been called Super Mario Galaxy More. After more ideas came in and the game became more fleshed out, it became its own game. Both games are similar but different. One notable difference is that Yoshi, the fictional green dinosaur in the Super Mario series, appears in Super Mario Galaxy 2, but not Super Mario Galaxy 1.
スーパーマリオギャラクシー2
Plot is similar but carries elements from the original. Peach wants to share a cake with Mario at the Star Festival, where small bits of star bits rain down from the skies. Mario finds a baby Luma who is lost and grants him the power to spin. Bowser appears and starts to cause chaos in the Mushroom Kingdom, growing in size after swallowing Grand Stars, a special kind of power stars, which you collect after defeating bosses in both games. He kidnaps Peach identically to Super Mario Galaxy 1, escaping into outer space to recreate his dreams of an empire at the center of the universe. Mario launches into outer space in hot pursuit of Bowser and to save the princess. In order to do that, he gets a spaceship called Starship Mario, a mobile planetoid which is in the shape of his head. It is created by the chubby Luma mechanic, Leba, powered by power stars. It is also piloted by the other Lumas. During the journey, Mario meets companions like Lumas, Yoshi, and Luigi. Taking a look back at Galaxy 2 after more than 10 years and completing the main part of Galaxy 1, I can definitely say Galaxy 2 is better than Galaxy 1. After playing Galaxy 1, it comes close, and if you say Super Mario Galaxy is better than the sequel, fine. I just prefer the sequel. To start, the multiplayer is a little better in Super Mario Galaxy 2. In Super Mario Galaxy 1, another player can use a second Wii Remote to control a second star pointer and assist Mario by grabbing enemies or collecting and shooting star bits. The second player controls an orange Luma in Galaxy 2 who retains all the original skills but can also attack enemies physically and collect items, power-ups, and 1-ups. The multiplayer is more useful to say the least. In terms of difficulty, I mentioned earlier in the video that Galaxy 1 is normal in difficulty, but Galaxy 2 is more difficult in comparison. That is one problem that people have with the game, is difficulty in comparison with the original. Not saying it's Dark Souls, which is a notably hard game, and the Souls series is a notably difficult series. I found Galaxy 2 to be more rewarding in comparison to Galaxy 1. I don't even like difficult games that much. I just found more to enjoy in the sequel. The music and graphics are very similar, both being related since Galaxy 2 is a sequel to Galaxy 1. I can give the benefit to Galaxy 1 since it is the original and the first one, setting the groundwork for the sequel to improve on. In my opinion, it just happens that Galaxy 2 improves the original even 1% more. Even if you prefer Galaxy 1, Galaxy 2 can't be worse by a large margin, only by a little bit. Maybe you don't like Galaxy 2 at all and love Galaxy 1 or vice versa, which is generally hard to understand, but people have their opinions / reasons. Flying Mario isn't in Galaxy 2, maybe that is one reason. But you get to play as Luigi as you play the game's story the first time around, which is something you can't do in the original. So that is one other reason. In my rating system, which is Crash, Pass, Mixed, Check, and Smash, Galaxy 2 is also getting a Smash rating. Sometimes it's getting the exclamation mark from me, probably due to nostalgia. I remember playing this game one time before going to the park when I was 8 or 9. This game has memories behind it. Super Mario Galaxy 2 is closer to perfect than the original, managing to enhance the original, refining the gameplay mechanics, and retaining the same charm and pros. Welcome to the end game. This is the end of the video. Credit to all copyright owners and citations, specifically in this video from Nintendo and Wikipedia. On YouTube, all the information and links are in the description. I appreciate you watching. Be sure to check out other content, past and future, as well as current. This video has a lot of mistakes, a lot of bloopers attached to it, and I could show you guys in this video, but this video is already long, so you're just gonna have to check that out in another video, probably titled Blooper Reels of 2021, since this video is being released in 2021. And that is it. And yes, thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a nice day.